All right, what's going on? It's Bobby Skinner talking Giants with your Week 8 Giants film review against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, a 2016-18 loss. No matter how bad the Giants season get, I enjoy watching the film on the New York Giants. I enjoy trying to figure out what went wrong, what went right, how are they changing things up, what are they continuing to run, what are some of the issues they're running into. Let's just watch the damn film. Let's not argue about quarterback. Let's watch quarterback film. Let's see what he did right, what he did wrong, how often he did it, and let's just watch the damn film. How about that? Let's just watch the damn film and talk some ball. So let's get into it. Like and subscribe to the damn channel, or don't. I don't give a damn at this point. Let's get into it. All right, first play. Just some issues with the run game early on. The Giants fixed their run game. This is going to be, we got 6 out of the first 9 plays are defense, and then it gets heavy offense in this film review. But just, again, one guy can make a run stop, or what could be a run stop, and a punt into a 10-yard run. So this is 3rd and 1, and they run zone read. Zone read. Giants have a stacked box, right? Gap, McFadden flying down. You have Dex playing the backside A. Burns is doing a great job squeezing this down while keeping his shoulder square. And then the missing link is just Okereke. All right, Okereke got a lot better as the game went along. But this matters. This is the difference between points and a punt. You've got to trust. And I think last year with Okereke, you saw him not be great those first 4 or 5 games of the year. And it felt like he just didn't trust the other guys. And he talked about it a little bit too. I think he's just got to get trust in the other guys that they're going to do their job. Like, you've got it, man. This is you. You know where this is going. Get downhill and fit in here. Get downhill and fit in here and make a run stop. Make a big run stop. Trust that Brian Burns is going to play his gap, play the quarterback. Instead, we're giving up a 10-yard run. Right? That shouldn't be that way. Now, here's a little bit of a structure 10-yard run for the Giants defense. So the Giants stacked the box a lot in this game. Back-to-back weeks where they stacked the box the majority of the time. This time more than last week. But usually this is the structure they play from. They like to play from light boxes, 2 high safeties. They've done that, close, 65 to 70% of the time this year. Be a little skewed after this game. And a big part of that is Andrew Phillips, the nickel corner. But when teams see that, right, they see what the big part is. Andrew Phillips has 6 tackles for a loss this year. So they're going to take advantage of that aggression of Drew Phillips. And when you get that light box, we're going to go from... They know that Drew Phillips is going to fail aggressively in here, and then Brian Burns is going to fill the C gap. And that allows out here. And that relies on your outside corners playing the run really well. And that's where the Giants' corners have not played well. Whether it's Deonte Banks, Nick McLeod is actually good in run defense when he's at nickel corner. When he's in space, it's an issue. But this is a structural issue that teams will look to take advantage of. Right? Steelers are running duo, which we all love. So Najee's going to press the A gap. Right? He presses the A gap. Burns fills in here inside the tight end. Phillips out here or in here. So they get their wide receiver to seal that off. Bounce it. You get a 10-yard run. Get a spin off Bobby Okereke. So now again, the Giants start stacking the box heavy after this. But it'll be interesting to see when they're playing teams that don't love to run the ball a lot, how they'll do. Or if they'll run stack the box against the Commanders. They didn't do that at all last time, and the Commanders love to run the ball. All right, next play on offense. Awesome play. Just play action power. You got the go from Neighbors and the post from Darius Slayton. This is just go out there and win. This is let the safety decide where we're going. So you got play action. We're reading the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, right? Single high safety. Safety cheats to Malik Neighbors' side, Minkah Fitzpatrick, right? He wants to stop Malik Neighbors here. So that makes it an easy decision for DJ. It's just about making the throw. Slayton does a good job of tempoing this and then accelerating. Bam, hit him on the post. Beautiful. Right. If Minkah keeps his shoulders turned this way, looking to stop the post from Darius Slayton, then we're throwing it out here. Right? And this is just about making the actual throw. And that's exactly what we do. Good throw, good catch by Darius Slayton, explosive play, adding points to the board. Again, you got the play action. We got power, so everyone's down a gap. Runyon out here. You have Wan'Dale help out here with Chris Hubbard. Hubbard gets confused. And so now you have Highsmith barreling down at you. But you take the hit, deliver the throw, put it on him. Nice explosive play for the New York Giants. That's good football, right? It's simple, good football. And sometimes it's as simple as delivering on the throw. That's been part of the issue with Daniel Jones this year. It's not the total lack of aggression that showed up at times, but there's been times where it's like the aggression's fine. It's just we're not delivering on the throws. Ferry delivers on the throw. Next play, 3rd and 8. And this is a little bit about the way the teams are playing the New York Giants and the Giants working off of that. This is the slot fade to Malik Neighbors. That he only gets 1 foot down. It's a shame he doesn't get 1 foot down, but you're going to see how this is a concept we've talked about a lot, right? You're an empty, 5 wide, and you run the shock concept, which means a little hitch out here. You're going to have the slot fade from Malik Neighbors. Wan'Dale Robinson's going to have the choice route where he can sit or go either way. And on the backside, they're going to have a wrap concept, which is just a dig and a whip by Darius Slayton. Now, the Giants have picked this side a lot, but you have Minkah Fitzpatrick here, sitting here. They're probably going to bail him out into the middle of the field, but you have this safety over the top. So pre-snap, you're not thinking you're going to go to Malik Neighbors here. Pre-snap, DJ thinks he's going to Wan'Dale Robinson, right? He thinks you got the slot fade's going to clear out space here, and the safety's going to protect over the top against Wan'Dale, and then Wan'Dale's going to read the coverage. Right now, this safety's over here, so this is probably not going to be a successful play regardless. Probably not going to be a successful play if this safety doesn't crash down. But the way the teams play the Giants, they know unless Malik Neighbors is on the backside of this, he wants the Wan'Dale Robinson choice. So they take it away, right? They take away the sit, in, out. They take it away, but that leaves the slot fade in man coverage. When you get it in man coverage, usually against a single high safety, you take the slot fade anyways, but he's cheating so far to the left that it's not there pre-snap. But good job. You get hit, deliver a throw, and Neighbors just got to get that 2nd foot down. Runyon gets beat by Cam Hayward. Doesn't get his feet over. Everyone else does a good job. JMS is doing a good job. We're double teaming here. Hubbard has done his job. Again, delivering a throw while getting hit. Let your guy make a play. I know you can't see that great. And just not able to get that 2nd foot down. But that's a good ball. And it's a shame they aren't able to get 6 there because he's not able to get the 2nd foot down. Back on defense. This is just Dexter Lawrence being a beast. Right? Sometimes red zone defense is just about guys winning up front, and that's exactly what this is. Especially against a team like the Steelers that wants to run the ball. Right? They run split zone. And what Dex does, we throw 66 off of us, right? We got power. Bam. Just throw them off of us. You've stopped the play, right? You force Jaylen Warren to cut back, right? So he's going to work off the split zone. But, hey, there's still a crease there. There's still a crease there to be had. Like here. That's one-on-one with Tyler Nubin. Instead, Dexter Lawrence bench him off and then make a crazy play. And Moasa does a really good job on this too against 65 Dan Moore. All right, quick hands. Bam. Good job by Moasa. But that's just Dexter Lawrence making a fucking play. Like, that's crazy. Here's the George Pickens touchdown that wasn't, where he got the left foot down twice. So the Giants go to defense on 3rd down in the low red zone is this red zone, quarters, cover 4. And so the Steelers know that. So they throw a high-low concept at the Giants. Like they know they basically know pre-snap what you're getting out of here. Like we know they're going to do red zone quarters and they're going to stunt up front. So the attack man, the conflict defender is Deonte Banks. Right? So you have the corner for George Pickens. You have the, out route, return route for Calvin Austin. But, Pinnock is protecting inside, which he's supposed to. But this is the conflict man right here. Right here. And Banks has to cover this. If he doesn't cover this, right, we throw the speed out to get a touchdown. So Banks plays this. Russell throws the high. And Banks shows good instincts, right? You just got to play the football. You see him have good instincts in zone to see the route combination. And this ended up being Banks' last play of the night. We're here. We flip our hips. We got good speed, burst. That's what you want out of Deonte Banks. You just got to play the ball. But the hit pushes him out of bounds. So it's kind of crazy that this was his last play of the game. Again, you got a good stunt set up here by Elijah Chapman. Brian Burns getting free. Dex double teamed. Just got to, that ball's there. You got to play through the ball and try and break it out. But Pickens only gets 2 feet, or his 1 foot down twice, and it's a stop. Back on offense. This is, to me, I know the interception at the end is bad. This is like the most damning play with Daniel Jones, because this is the biggest issue with Daniel Jones. It is the lack of aggression and ability to, see things developing. We talked about the way teams play the New York Giants. Something I've talked about is play, these teams know, this is 3rd and 3. The Giants have thrown what? This Wan'Dale Robinson choice route. This is what they've thrown. So the Steelers back out in the cover 2 trap. Right? We press Slayton up or throw a jam at him and show as if we're going to follow Slayton. But Slayton's already won at this point, even if he does follow Slayton. We want to show that and force DJ to throw this, and we want to trap it. This corner is trying to trap it, and you can get an interception or a big hit off of that, right? That's been an Achilles heel for Daniel Jones. It's like he reads the outside corner and sees, he's following Darius Slayton, throw this, interception. Like the Seahawks interception was this. So, but the Giants throw, basically a tendency changer off that. All right, you want to trap this? Here we have it. And it's just late. It's not late by much, but it is late. Right? Because he wants to throw the choice. We got to be going now. This is a game of inches. We got to be going now. Instead, we wait to make sure that this corner is not trying to work to get inside leverage on Slayton. Ball's late. High and outside. Even if it's a little late, you're still able to make that throw. But we want to make sure. And I know Aikman talked about this on the broadcast, but he's right. And again, it's not a good ball either. You get your guy hurt doing that. That's the main issue with Daniel Jones. It's the lack of aggression when it's not an easy, we saw the Darius Slayton throw. DJ's never had an issue when it's pick a side, your guy wins at the line of scrimmage, throw it. He's never had an issue with throwing those passes, but you don't get those opportunities a ton. Where you do get the opportunities is plays like this. All right, back on defense, Azeez Ojulari sack. Again, you guys watch these film breakdowns. The defense is very boring. Their best plays are simply 3rd down. We're going to run cover 1. So we got man coverage, man, the high safety. Man coverage, linebacker underneath, and then pass rushers winning. Corners winning. You see McLeod here on Pickens. Right, get a little physical with him. Drew Phillips playing from inside leverage. I don't understand what the Steelers are trying to accomplish with this. And then Azeez, Russell has nowhere to go. And Azeez gets the sack, right? He gets the chip help from Najee Harris. Bam. Use your quick hands. Keep your forward momentum. Swipe those hands off of you. Forward momentum. And just a bad job by 77. That's a first-round pick, too. Former, Georgia guy, Azeez Ojulari. And we play into him. And we just pull, rip, get the hit. Get the sack. An awesome job by Azeez Ojulari. Good coverage on the back end makes it happen. Simple, but works. Next play, this is a 3rd and 3 again. We're run cover 1, which the Giants do. But they run banjo coverage, but you're going to see Dexter Lawrence win. So banjo is basically man coverage, but when they do a switch release, you switch with them. And they don't do it up top here, right? Like, this is a mirrored concept. They don't do it here, right? You see McLeod stays in man. Phillips stays in man. But on the bottom down here, we're running the same exact thing. Right? They're basically trying to create a pick play to get Nubin to cover Freiermuth in man coverage and then get this corner washed up and get a free, easy play for Pickens. But the Giants play this well. We got a switch release. All right, we switch coverage responsibilities. See, Nubin calls it out. Smart player, calls it out. Bam, we're here. But the thing that really makes it work is that look at where the line of scrimmage is, the 47. Let's look at the receivers now. Look where Dexter Lawrence is, and the receivers are getting 5 yards down the field. 5 yards down the field, and Dexter Lawrence is just dominant. We'll see it from the other angle. It's a shame that he doesn't get the credit for the sack and get the double digits on the season because he makes it happen. I mean, this is just pure domination. I mean, just quick off the ball, get into the gap. Running back, you don't mean shit. Brian Burns, clean it up. I mean, a big man getting skinny like that, right? Don't allow him to get it in front of you. Feet churning. You get the running back. And just, this running back don't mean shit. I mean, just bounces it off. Like, this is like grown man versus an 8-year-old. Russ is able to avoid the sack. Finish it, Dex. Get that 10 sack. But Burns is there to make the play. Burns doesn't win right away, but keep working. Keep working at it. Bam. Beautiful football. Beautiful football. Just guys winning. You want to see the plays that we're going through? You want to see my notes a little bit? All right. There's my notes. All right. It's not super detailed. It's just reminding me what happened on the play. But what else I need to remind you about is a chill is in the air, leaves falling to the ground. So is paper. It's falling to the ground because I'm being reckless. And football every weekend. That's what fall is all about. You can make each weekend even more exciting by getting into the action with our partners at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. I'm betting Malik Neighbors this week. How about that? How about that? Right now, all new customers who bet just $5 will instantly get $200 in bonus bets when you use code WORLD. World. You know that. The whole world is in his hands. Right now, all new customers, blah, blah, blah. I just said that. Use code WORLD. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets to bet anytime touchdowns on DraftKings. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code WORLD and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code WORLD only at DraftKings Sportsbook. You'll be friggin' glad you did. All right, next play, another, skinny post or deep slant to Darius Slayton. Just a good job reading what the defense is doing post-snap and finding your matchup with Darius Slayton. So they started to, mug up the A-gas with their linebackers, and that's what they have here. We're going to see it with a run play too. So, but this is 3rd down, right? So they want to show some type of blitz, force you to get the ball out hot. But they have the 2 deep safeties, right? So maybe they're in 2-man. Maybe they drop back into some type of zone coverage. So they don't, though. They play one robber. Cover 1. So we got man coverage. This safety is going to come down here. This safety rolls deep. And then they put this linebacker on the tight end, Theo Johnson, because they're not expecting him to really get far out into the route with the blitz look they're getting. So DJ does a good job, right? Seeing middle of the field, gets taken away here. So we're not going to throw this. Safety rotates this way. Bam. This is where the green grass is. Throw it. Just a good job reading post-snap what they're doing on a 3rd and 8. Like it's a simple look. They're trying to take away Wan'Dale. And again, this has been my answer, before Malik Nabers got injured and then now that he's back is, man, your answer cannot be Wan'Dale every 3rd down. Look at Darius Slayton. He's going to be the guy that gets the one-on-one coverage. They don't double Malik Nabers here, but they're going to try and stop the Wan'Dale Robinson plays. And Malik Nabers is the guy they truly want to take away. Well, now you have Darius Slayton. Bam. Good job. You see he realizes because he got caught for that stupid gun celebration in Seattle, and it's not a gun celebration. It's a first down. He remembered, oh, yeah, just point first down. But you see, right, we bring our running back up into the A-gap. The protection. We're 1, 2. The back has this linebacker. 1, 2, 3. We see this safety roll down. We turn our head. Turn our feet. Bam, put it on him. And Slayton adds an extra 15 or so on Yak. Good play. Good play from everybody did their job. All 11 did their job on that play. Next play, just inside zone, right? This was the run scheme against the Steelers defense. Inside zone, Tyrone Tracy, nice 26-yard run. And great job by the boys up front. Not so much by Chris Hubbard. He's more of a lean-on guy, but TJ Watt's playing so wide that you don't even mind him getting out here because he's not playing the run. He's trying to get a sack. But they bring Queen in. So it's just this is the beauty of running inside zone well. No matter what type of run blitz you throw at us, we're ready. So Runyon has Cam Hayward. Right? Not a great job, but gets to a spot. And then JMS. Awesome job seeing this and picking it up. Seal him off. Good shit. Good combo from Greg Van Roten and Jermaine Illuminor. Van Roten holds him up. Allows Jermaine to get on it. Theo Johnson does a good job. And so now we're cutting off of Runyon or Greg Van Roten. Right? If Peyton Wilson fills out here, bam, we're here. Peyton Wilson jumps back inside. Tracy cuts off of it. Burst. Go, 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 go. Add an extra 7, 8 yards. Awesome. Awesome job by Tyrone Tracy. Good read. Right? See how quick we're reading that, right? Soon as Wilson pops back in. Bam. And it's good instincts, good vision. Nice. Got me feeling nicey. Next play. This is the TJ Watt sack on 2nd and 10. The pressure comes from Alex Highsmith. So these are back-to-back sacks that got the Giants out of field goal range. The first one, to me, this was an unavoidable sack. You're going to see Highsmith win up here. But just tell me where DJ's supposed to go on this one. All right, so Wan'Dale's not really part of this. He's just clearing out space. And you've got the matchup you want. You want Nabers in the middle of the field, right? Now, you could throw Slayton this against leverage, but you have the matchup you want. You got Malik Nabers, inside release. This is what he's looking for, and it's there. The issue is that you're going to see the pressure here, but there's no outlets, right? You don't have Theo Johnson as an outlet. You don't have your running back as an outlet, so you try and make something play with your feet, and TJ Watt gets a cleanup sack. A cleanup sack. Did not win on this rep, gets a cleanup sack, but you're going to see Chris Hubbard, right? He's expecting the running back help, but when you expect the running back help, man, you got to make sure he works outside. You cannot let him counter inside. Highsmith spins on it, and now he's got a clear pass to the quarterback, and this running back chip doesn't do shit for you. Right? If you just force him outside, you know you're getting the help from the running back. Force him outside, and DJ's completing a pass to Malik Nabers, and it's first down, and you're at the 20 or whatever. Instead, DJ's forced to scramble, try and make a play. And Watt gets credited a sack for not doing shit. Cleanup sack. Next play. This is the sack you can't have for Daniel Jones. This is the 3rd and 19 sack. This needs to be a pull the trigger or check down play. So so I'll just let it play out. You see the sack, you see the routes down the field. So pre-snap, you have the 2 high safeties. So we want to read post-snap what the safeties are doing. Right? They want to take away this Wandale part right here. This safety is playing on the right hash. If you want to be aggressive here, right, and it's 3rd and 19, pull the trigger, right? At this point, we've got a pocket. We have Malik Nabers. You have to throw with anticipation, but you trust a guy like Malik Nabers. You have it, right? Pull the trigger. Trust your guy. This safety's not getting over the top. Pull the trigger on it, right? If you wanted to throw this ball to Wandale, it would be out by now because you have this linebacker underneath. Pull the trigger on it, right? If you want to be aggressive on it. But what you can't do, but if you're not going to do that, at this point, if you're not pulling the trigger, get to your checks. Get this ball to the running back. What you can't do is try and be a hero and make some play and then get to your check down and you can try a 52-yard field goal or a 50-yard field goal. Instead, we take a sack. This is the lack of aggression paired with lack of situational awareness. Get this ball to Gray and get it out. Instead, they take a sack and they end up punting the football. Back on defense, this is the Calvin Austin touchdown over Drew Phillips. Giants are running a cover 1 blitz. You got Phillips here. Gets his hips turned. Touchdown. So Giants are blitzing. Right? We got 5 guys up front with the linebacker. We send 6. They keep in 6 to block. They keep in 7 to block. And Phillips knows he has the help deep in the middle of the field, but he gives up the leverage too easily, right? You want to funnel him inside on this, right? Because that's where you have the help. But when you open your hips like this, well, now he's got leverage on you. Quick transition by Austin. Bam. And Austin's fast. Senior Bowl guy from Memphis. Short guy, but he's fast. And he just runs away from you. Russell Wilson puts a dime on him. Touchdown Steelers. Back on offense. 3rd and 12. This was a play the Giants were trying to get last week. It's curl flat, Hank. And they couldn't because of the protection. But this is the power of Malik Nabers. When it is 3rd and long, you just run him on a curl. And he wins. It's as simple as that. Now, here's the difference between this week and last week. You get the chip help from the running back, right? And the tackle gives you time. Now, part of that's the bad job by the pass rusher. And you allow the running back to get out into flat to occupy this defender. They're trying to shut down the Wandale stuff. You see we got 3 for 2 right here. We throw with good anticipation, right? I was there last week too. They just didn't have the protection up front. All right, we look Wandale. He's not there. We get back to the other side. Flat defender's playing it. Bam. First down. And then guess what happens when you get the first down? You get a 45-yard Tyrone Tracy touchdown run. How about that? Let's break it down. All right, so they're mugged up. Double A gap look right here. Giants just run inside zone at it. Once again, run inside zone at it. So it's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the tight end blocking the backside. Tracy presses it. Chris Hubbard does a good job on the backside of this. right? Giving you a two-way go on this. Tracy can fill in here and get himself a nice positive run, or we can read off of this safety. And again, Hubbard is the key on this, right? This is Josh Ezeudu. This is squeezed down. This guy breaks inside, and then the safety fills out here. Nope. He gives you a two-way go. So now you decide where I go. Press it, bam, and then this is where speed matters. Burst. Burst. Go, 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 go. And the Giants get themselves a 45-yard touchdown. Back on defense, this is George Pickens beating Drew Phillips. Play action post corner for him. Pretty simple concept. And Pickens just wins. Play action. Giants are in man coverage. Well, you got Greg Stroman out here. And just Pickens versus Phillips is not going to be a good matchup. We're in a good spot here, right? But you're worried about that physicality, getting beaten on a hitch route. Get a little push off from Pickens. We're not able to recover. I mean, a great ball by Russ. And then the safety here, right? Pinnock. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's try and make a play. So we react, we see, then do, instead of seeing the play happen before. Then to get a big play. Here's an Azeez sack down at the red zone. Again, third down. Giants just getting man coverage. Good job playing in man coverage. And then Azeez Ojulari and Brian Burns win. It's as simple as that. Right? Man here with McLeod on Austin. Right? Bam. Jam him up. Get in him. Shut it down. McFadden on the back. Don't let him break you down. Bam. Good job. Right, you got trips here. Good job by Pinnock. Pressing up Freiermuth. Knowing where our help is. Good job. Phillips out here on Pickens. Pickens kind of quits on this route. And then Stroman actually gets beat. But he knows he has inside help. And then you have Newman here. And then Azeez just wins. Stab. Work the corner. You got hands on him. Rip. Rip. Burns. Throw a little stutter step at Broderick Jones. Break him down. Get his hands all over the place. Now he's got a high, wide punch. We keep those hands off. Rip. Sack. They got to kick a field goal. Good shit. Good shit. And then back on offense. This is the play that the press conference talked about. You got to shift Theo Johnson over. This was the play here. This is third down. Now, I don't love this stutter and go from Slayton. Just go, right? You've won the stutter and go. I know he's trying to curl it, but just go. Like, turn that into a go, but anyways. But Dable said it. DJ said it. He was supposed to shift Theo Johnson over here. Illuminor is expecting chip help. He doesn't get it. We're unaware. Strip sack. And you see, Illuminor, he's expecting it, right? So give him the corner. We're expecting the tight end to be over there. It's not. And you got J.J. Watt on social media talking shit like he just fucking beat Trent Williams for 2 sacks. You got T.J. Watt got a cleanup sack and a sack where he was supposed to get chip help. Congrats. Seriously, congrats so much, J.J. Watt. Great game. Great game. Do they do that after every game? And then this is the final drive. This is a good play. Giants run 4 verts versus cover 2. Throw the seam, right? Again, I don't think it's going to happen this year, But whenever the Giants do make a move at quarterback, as my recycling guy comes by, how you doing? Get rid of that recycling. Make sure to recycle people. Use Theo Johnson, man. Again, we've got cover 2. Right? So, like we got 1, 2, 3, 5 underneath, 2 deep. Right? So, these occupy this safety. This vertical occupies this safety. And just the nod here from Theo, right? Just keep this linebacker honest. Wham. Good throw from DJ. And then the final play of the game. Giants run dagger. Clear out, dig. And we just panic. We panic. And again, it's the end of the game. They play soft, so they do a good job of covering this. So let's start from the top of this. We have Wandale on the clear out. Darius Slayton on the dig. So you're trying to get into this window. Steelers playing the cover 2. We're trying to get into this window. Now, you don't have TJ Watt in the game, so you keep in Theo Johnson the chip. Get Theo Johnson out into the route a little earlier. Right? Just at this point, you can trust Jermaine Illuminor with this one-on-one. We need chunk plays. Trust him. So if you allow Theo Johnson to get out into the route earlier, we either throw it to him or we occupy this defender and we got Slayton middle of the field. But you need to do better with what you have. And we just panic. Like, you know your tight end's getting out here. And hey, you throw to the running back anyways. We panic and we overthrow. Again, you don't throw, we look backside, get back to that concept. Instead of just being like, hey, I know Theo's going to be getting over here. Let me try and get the ball to him. But hey, guess what? You could check down this too. That's fine. We panic. It goes over his head. And they get an interception. The game's over. And the Giants lose on primetime again. And we get to do Daniel Jones, do that, Tommy DeVito. Blah, blah, blah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe again, or don't. I don't care at this point, but I would appreciate it. But I'm not caring anymore. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, let's go Big Blue.